What's up, everybody? I know it's been a couple of weeks since I've done anything, but situation with what's going on and work and moving and everything, it's all crazy. Today, I got a very special video. So if you've been following my build for a while, you know that my Veloster N is the Veloster N non-performance / base model. Now, honestly, I didn't need an ELSD. The extra 25 horsepower in the crank really wasn't, that big of a deal for me. So I went ahead and did the base. Now, I know that there's a couple of people with the performance package that have been able to get rotors already. So I reached out to Cquence Rotors. They've always taken care of me. And once more, they took care of me again. So, Cquence Rotors sent out the first rotors for the non-performance package over to me to make sure that they fit and everything's Gucci. So, getting that going, taking off the wheels, got the car on jack stands. I might as well do the oil change while I'm at it too. So, you guys will see that. And let's get going. So I'm gonna take off the wheels, and I'm not really gonna get to film all of that. You guys know how to take off tires and wheels and all that. I'm gonna get into the video once we start taking off these rotors. Show you how it's done. It's not gonna be a step-by-step. It's just gonna go ahead and tell you how I did it, how I do all this stuff. And if you guys wanna follow it, you can. If not, let me know what I did wrong, because by no means I'm no mechanic. I am just a guy working on this car with friends, and this is what the car community is about. So let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on this. Again, like I said, I'm not gonna go over how to take off your wheels and tires, because if you don't know how to do that, you shouldn't be doing this. So far, you gotta remove the caliper. You got a couple of, that's the PB blaster that smells like that? Mm-hmm. Damn. Hey, it is. You got a couple of Phillips heads that you gotta take off. I'm using the Impact little freaking wrench set or screwdriver set. And then back here, you're gonna have 17 that you gotta take off. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Like I said, just not really gonna show how to do the entire thing because I'm not a mechanic. But just show you what the experience is like to put these guys on. Can't wait to have them on and see what they feel like. All right, so went ahead, took these two guys off, and then the 17s on the back of the caliper to remove the entire thing. And then you bang out with a mallet the back side of the rotor, turn it a little bit, and gets it off. Now to put it back on, George tells me the easy way to seat it is to put 2 lug nuts on there, and then we'll put the Phillips back in.
Day 2.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to day 2 of I Don't Know What I'm Doing. No, just messing around. So last night we ran into a little bit of an issue with the car. It's just something that I've never dealt before with, and something that my friend George has never dealt with before. So in this car, you have the e-brake connected directly to the caliper. You know what? Let me just show you. So all you mechanics or YouTube mechanics and everybody is gonna know better than I do. But here's the rear. See, we got all the e-brake stuff connected directly to the caliper. George and I don't know how to mess with that, so we don't mess with that. As long as, we don't know what we're doing or we're not 100% confident, we are not going to mess it up. So I'm having one of my buddies come over. George will probably come over as well, and we're gonna take a look, see what it does require. Another one of my buddies is actually a mechanic, so he'll know what to do and show us. But here is the front. I love it. So we went with, of course, the Cquence Performance brakes, And the only pads that I was able to find without doing some extensive research were the R1 Optimum OE. So that's what we're going with. That's what we put in the front, and that's what we're putting in the back. But here's the rotors for the rear. Look pretty badass. And of course in the front, like I mentioned earlier, it's really not too much to it. You have the caliper you got to take care of, the two 14s back here, and then the two 17s. And that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait for them to show up today so you can do that. Might as well get my oil change out of the way. And I'm gonna clean these guys up pretty well since I have them out the car already. So gonna go ahead and do that and come back after that. Alright guys, oil change halfway done. Took out the filter, did the whole drain plug, put the new crush washer in. We gotta fill it up with some oil right now. And after that, clean the wheels while we wait for Jamie and George to show up. Alright, so as I'm doing the oil change and everything, of course, I want to check my oil catch can and bring it out here in the sun. It's got a little bit in there. I'd say maybe like an eighth of it. So always check your oil catch can. If you don't have one, you need one. All GDI engines definitely need one. Help with the blow by. So let's keep it going. Alright guys, oil change pretty much done. It's all good to go. Checked it out, topped it off. I'm gonna put that old oil back into that. Since I'm doing the oil change, why don't you guys tell me what kind of oil you guys prefer? I've seen a crap ton of conversations on the forums and on Facebook groups on what oil you should run on this car. Whether you're tuned, not tuned, whether you live in the desert or in Antarctica, just comment down below. Let me know what oil you guys prefer, what weight, all that good stuff. Let's get a conversation going in the comment section. All right, let me button this up and I'll come back once Jamie and George get here. All right, so it's done. Got all 4 rotors on here with the new pads. So for the rear, you're gonna go and take off the 2 17s, 2 14s here. And to actually get this entire assembly out, without messing with the e-brake, right here, you have that bracket. You loosen up, take it off, and it'll give you the slack you need to be able to move this around freely and get it where you want. Other than that, I'm gonna put it all back together, see how it feels. In the next video, kind of give you an overall feel of what the car's like now that downpipe is back on. We got the Ultra Racing braces on and the Cquence Performance rotors. So wait for that one. Let me know what you guys think. Again, hit me down in the comment section, hit that like button and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.